So glad you guys are here this morning for an early 10 o'clock show, and I'm glad you were able to get your full 9 hours of sleep last night in the van.
Yep.
Coming back from wherever you had been. Where'd you been?
Who even knows?
I was going to say, who the heck knows? Now, I know you folks have done some work with the Children's Cancer Association, a very important cause for Corey and me and all of us at KINK. Tell me about your affiliation with the My Music RX program.
Yeah, so My Music RX approached us a few years ago via Mr. Chris Funk about playing a show at South by to support and promote the cause, and that's kind of when I first heard of it, and it's probably the coolest program I know of that we've had the pleasure of working with. I know for me, like having had some illness, music has been so important to the process of healing, or at least just kind of giving myself a conceptual framework for my own experience. So the fact that there's this whole organization dedicated to that's doing the good work.
Awesome.
And the latest album offerings, you were talking about your personal life. This album is very personal to you. I was reading a quote that you said, "It's a record from the perspective of a mind losing its memory at precisely the same time the world is willfully forgetting its history." That's really deep, and I'd like to know a little more.
Yeah, well, I'm a paranoid guy, and I have a feeling I'll probably, like if I live long enough, the memory will probably go. And I get really interested with this question of like what constitutes a person if you don't have the continuity of memory, you don't have the context of memory. Furthermore, I've observed a kind of disturbing rate of memory loss among young people. I mean, I almost consider myself a young person, but I would say my generation and younger, just a total obliteration of the attention span, and I think we've all kind of noticed that, and I think it has something to do with this thing called the internet. And so I wanted to make a record that kind of explored two levels of that, one on the personal and one on more of the social, and what it means when everyone forgets something, because then reality itself changes.
Last question, Kyle. What do you guys miss the most, would you say, when you're touring? What do you miss the most about Portland?
What do we miss most? I mean, my wife.
Good answer.
That's probably the right answer and the true answer.
Is there a favorite restaurant, like a favorite dish that you miss?
Yeah. I mean, besides all of them, yeah. I mean, Portland, we have such good food here is what I keep getting reminded of when we go to other places.
Yeah, we're really lucky.
It's sort of an embarrassment of riches here. But no, I have I go to We Press for my coffee and my peanut butter and jelly every morning, basically, so that's kind of something I've been missing.
All right, before the band nods off, how about some more music? What? These poor folks have not had any sleep at all, literally, so we really appreciate them being here.
We've all slept a little bit.
It's Typhoon, everybody.